Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Nerd Doctors. I'm joined with my co-host Edward.
Hey guys.
She-Hulk ended recently, and that show has been pretty mixed between fans. Either they love it or they hate it. Sadly, I'm part of the last group. I'm not a huge fan of this show. It's just the writing is so bad. They contradict themselves. They set up Jennifer Walters She-Hulk to have this goal, and then she has this problem throughout the first few episodes. And then when they present a solution in an episode, she doesn't take it and complains about it. It's hard to explain without spoiling it, but just the writing seems really a bit lazy and it's just a bit gimmicky to me.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be apologetic about this shit. This was a shit fest. I had to get my special cup. It's full of ice. It's full of my favorite drink, Dr. Pepper, because my throat's just gonna run dry talking about this shit fest. And this was just it was bad. I'm sorry for the language. I'm gonna get a little angry here. It's bad. It's nothing against the actress. Tatiana did her job, but the writers, what the fuck were they thinking? Seriously, this show, we had to do it for the show. Otherwise, Griffin, to tell you, I was ready to bounce episode 2. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit anymore. They played it very well. Our boy Daredevil was in there. In episode 8. I didn't mind the goofiness. The fight scenes were fantastic, but in the finale, what in the fuck? He just, I don't know where the hell he came from, and then that goofy stuff. The only good thing I can say about this show is Daredevil showing up in episode 8 and the fight scenes, the suit, and the fantasticness of them throwing us the Daredevil Netflix theme. Other than that, shit, man. It was just bad. The dynamic between her and Hulk being off on his own adventure. There's a particular character that shows up at the end. We're not going to spoil it for you. I'm sure Griffin thought the same thing as me. When I saw him, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's hard to critique this too much without going into specifics, just citing specific events. What you said, yeah, it's more just the ending CGI with that. I was fine with Hulk's whole solo adventure, and frankly, it's about time we started that plot line, in my opinion. There were things I did like about this show. It did start off pretty okay, and there were moments I really did like. I do like the character, but I'm gonna say it for pretty much everything. It's just the writing team. The writing team, I don't know what they were doing with this, but I am excited to see She-Hulk in the future with a new writing team, and I think she could be pretty great in the comics and with the TV show. She does break the fourth wall, and a couple of them they were good jokes, but for the most part, it just seemed, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it really helped. It wasn't too funny to me. There were a lot of gag jokes, all one-liners that just, I don't know what it was. It just didn't resonate too well with me. There was one fourth wall break moment that I thought was actually really amazing at the end of episode 8. End of episode 8, that was a really good moment. I like that one a lot.
See, I'm not against jokes because I think she's ditzy, she's cute. I don't have a problem with Tatiana or with She-Hulk because, as Griffin said, in the comics she does shit all the time. My issue is she could do it. But when everyone else in the show starts doing the same thing, it's like, and that whole damn intelligentsia plot line
Yeah.
fucking didn't amount to shit. It was, when I saw that, I was like, am I actually watching this? Is this shit really happening right now? The one joke I thought that was funny, and spoiler alert, was when Hulk's always smash stuff, right? She actually fucking turns around and smiles at the camera and says, "Yeah, I smashed Daredevil." I thought that was funny shit because that's something she'd say in the comics. But everything else, I was like, what am I watching? This is up there with Batman and Robin as one of the worst fucking things I've seen. It was just bad. Now, as Griff said, I do hope that Tatiana comes back and that we get her with some better writers. Maybe she'll come back in Daredevil Born Again, and under better writers, you'll see her shine the way she's supposed to. But here, this shit was bad.
So they set up one plotline at the beginning, and it was a law room comedy. And they introduced a villain, Titania, as everyone knows. That was going to be the villain going through this, who was a terrible villain. Just truly awful. The costume was bad. Her entire motivation didn't make any sense. And then the legality of it all also just was bizarre. It was real weird. And then they introduced another plot. Well, it was a subplot going in, then they revealed it to be this large plot towards the end. But the way they handled it, it was good, and they poked fun at like all of the more of like the toxic masculinity of all the comments against She-Hulk, which did a really good job predicting. I thought that was pretty well done. But it wasn't an engaging subplot, and I don't know why they put so much time into it. The end, I didn't like the ending episode because they build up to this big return and this huge thing, go right to the climax, and then they skip the climax completely and go straight to resolution. It's just the whole writing process. They just miss steps and just seem to be more into poking fun at the audience and the whole Marvel universe than telling a cohesive story to me.
Those are my thoughts on She-Hulks, guys. I don't mind female superheroes. I don't mind female leads. I like that shit. Who doesn't like a sexy, strong, independent woman taking charge? But this shit was all over the place. Not for us. Not for me, definitely.
I am excited to see her appear again. And I think she was one of the characters that Kevin Feige said was going to lead Phase 5. So I'm excited to see what a new writing team will do with that. I'm a little bit hesitant given how this show went, but I do think that going forward, she does have potential. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay updated with our current video. Let us know what you thought about She-Hulk. A lot of people did enjoy this show. Like I said, it's pretty much almost split between who liked it and who didn't. So go watch it, go check it out. Let us know what you guys think. We'll look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you.
Take care, guys.